So, I've realized after some years of reflection, I'm in a situationship with my depression. Our relationship is complicated. We act like we're a couple, but we're not exclusive. We're definitely not friends, but can't be together either. Plus, I'm kind of seeing someone else already called anxiety, so if he's my man, that technically makes me a cheater. Because of him, I always wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I always gotta clean up after his mess. Like this morning, I woke up to his puddle of sweat. I had to mop it up before I got dressed. He is the longest relationship I've ever had. I really wish it did not last. We don't talk about the future because I'm still not over the past. And he's always the last thing I think about before bed. For some reason, I just can't seem to get him out of my head. He's running in it, so why am I the one who's breaking a sweat? Sometimes, when I'm driving on a night out, he snatches the aux cord, turns on the radio, and replays the times that he would shout at me, "No one wants you. You're worthless. You're not good enough." I bought into his lies, and now I'm in debt. Sorry, no refunds or exchanges. I should have kept the receipts. Keep the coins. I just want some changes. He doesn't check in. To him, I'm a checkout, and sadly, self-service is not in service. I need help. We aren't an item, so I can't put him back on the shelf. He's taken everything, and yet he still wants more, even when I'm low in stock and there's nothing left in store. I'm depleted. We need a break. I need a break. I'm working overtime, and I'm getting underpaid. My life used to be me standing on the top floor of a skyscraper. I could almost see heaven, and there I see him approaching me. What's the date? Oh, it's 9/11? Now my body is a building that's slowly collapsing. COVID ended, but I'm still isolating. People are worrying about me, but they don't understand that sometimes I just don't want those close to me to be close to me. I need to social distance. I just need space. So I go long distance. That's why my heart races. I'm competing in this year's Mental Health Olympics, and I'm determined to reach the finish. They don't get it. They don't get me. But he does. See, he knows my mind. I guess that's why they call it head over heels. But truth is, my head still hasn't healed. They still don't get it. And they still don't get it. Thank you. My friend, they don't get it. They don't get me. But he does. See, he knows my mind. I guess that's why they call it head over heels. But truth is, my head still hasn't healed. They still don't get it. I just don't want to hurt them whilst I'm hurting. My friends think I'm fine. My family think I'm fine. Men who see me on the street think, damn, she's fine. And look, I'm not fine. Depression sucks the life out of me. So forgive me for ghosting you. I just wanted to know what death feels like. Maybe I should try and laugh after death, because when I'm alive, I feel dead. I'm scared. I want to hide. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? All I see is a death scene. But I can't tell if the murderer was him or me. I'm scared. I want to hide. You can't see the damage because he's breaking me down from the inside. People tell me you're acting different. You're not the same. I thought I was going insane. I thought I lost my mind, but I realized he stole that from me. Please believe me when I say depression is a thief and he'll never be caught on tape. I remember when he first spent the night. I ain't get no sleep. Tossing and turning like we were having a pillow fight. I thought every thought that was dragging me into the dark, tempting me with a blade, offering me a drink to take the pain away. And we still fuss and fight to this day. He's taken over 20 years of my life away. And we're not even married. Thank God I'll never be his wife. The only ring that I recall was the one from the Samaritan's helpline. I thought that suicide was the only way out. He told me to end it since I had so much doubt. I'm scared to leave him right away, but I also don't want him to stay. He lives in the biggest room of my head, and he doesn't even pay the rent. He just vents. My mind is his studio, so when he releases his latest playlist of anger and frustrations, I'm always the first one who hears the audio. I've tried to evict him, but he always returns, banging harder. It's stuck on repeat in the back of my mind. I recite and overanalyze the lyrics of his albums. I tried telling him, look, I'm just not feeling this anymore, because recently I've gone numb. It's not always bad, though. He still gives me butterflies. He's there when I cry, but he doesn't like me talking to other guys. Yeah, he's the jealous type. I'm on the market, but I'm not for sale. He tells me you're mine. I don't want other guys thinking you're available. So selfish. I get no pleasure from his intimacy. He's the prince of charming me. I'm his puppet, punctured with pins. I'm under his spell, but he doesn't even pay attention to me, so I know he definitely cannot afford to pay for our sins. So I left him, and I met someone new who I knew would make room for better. I was like an empty cup that ran dry, but this new man gets it wetter. My first real love, he spoils me rotten. All the pain I went through, I've forgotten. I moved on. I have Jesus Christ, and now I'm living my best life. Thank you.